Hey, we're back. Oh, and I'm still sick too. Ay, ay, ay. What's up, guys? Hey, there we are. How's it going? So, I was going to stream CVS2 today. I am feeling a bit better. I still have congestion and cough. You can still kind of hear it. It's definitely going away. It's just going away slowly. I was going to play some CVS2, but I, injured myself. Not insignificantly too. I cut myself pretty badly. I wasn't paying attention while just cutting some lettuce, and I quite literally cut into my nail. So, so that was no fun. So my hand is throbbing right now, and I don't want to aggravate it anymore. So I figure we will hop on and play some more of Warhammer 40k. Because that's, you know, a pretty chill thing. I don't think I really need my left thumb to play Warhammer 40k. Let me just boot that up right now. But yeah, so hope you guys are doing better than I am this week. Holy moly. Like, just wanted to play some CVS2 and 40k, but no. Life has other ideas. Okay. Alrighty. We had just finished one fight. And then we got a few more fights to go. And we're not quite done with, I don't know if we'll be able to finish, yeah, I don't think we'll be able to finish, Act 1 yet. Probably next time. Knowledge is eternal. Alright, what? There we go. What's up, Fang? Recovering from being sick over the weekend and having cut my finger earlier today. So overall, doing splendidly, I guess. Let's see. Is there any things? Don't think we'll need that. The cutting of the finger was literally at dinner today. I cut it deep enough. Basically, if this is the thumb, right? I basically cut like this on it to like a 1/4 of an inch in. Wait, shink. I wasn't paying attention, cutting just lettuce actually. So that's so that hurt. It stopped bleeding and all that kind of stuff. I had it wrapped up pretty tight before. It's healing now, so it's throbbing right now, so I didn't want to aggravate it by playing CVS2 since that uses my thumb quite a bit. So much blood for lettuce. You ain't kid, man. That was actually quite a bit of blood for lettuce. I guess we can keep. I don't think anybody's gonna be using this. Still waiting on a shield. All right. Okay, we got another fight here.
Showing up uninvited? How improper. All of you will
So we got Argenta first. What do we got? Those two guys. Abelard's gonna go get them. We have Argenta. Having the most frustrating ST day. 2 long sets and like every game with Dental Wire where scores were like 10-2. Oh, that hurts. Who are you playing specifically? Who are you playing against, I mean specifically. So we'll get you. Well, no, Abelard, you are going to be here. So you're going to be fighting those guys. You
cast your eye there.
I am next, so we'll get me up front. You can be over here. You can be over here. We'll get you somewhere there. Amazing she's last, but okay. And James Walton. Oh, 2 strong players. to get all of them. So it's, and then I'm coming up, fire starters.
As the Emperor can escape the Emperor's judgment.
One of those firestorms is coming up next.
Strike is a prayer.
Oh, you dodged, really? What a lucky bastard.
I'll do
Go
it.
ahead and do this.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
That.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. It will be done.
Dodge? Jesus. Oh my god, stop rolling 10%ers, you pieces of shits. See, you would have died if I hit you. Ow.
Just a minor setback.
Pain in my ass. Okay. There we go. Close that guy up. Next are those guys. Firestarter, Acolyte, Firestarter. Firestarters aren't that bad. So let's go ahead and do. So what we'll do is do this. Get some damage and armor for everybody. And we'll come over here and take a shot at you. Again. 25%er this time.
I am your doom.
Ow. Okay. Well then, let's go ahead and do
Me?
this.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
But of course. Be gone.
That worked out. And we're gonna come over here, gaze at the rest of you.
I have read tomes of military tactics. Duty demands.
Who's left? You're about to die, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's go ahead and give you an extra
I'll
turn.
paint your death in colors.
Really? What the hell? Screw you. There we go. I was like, what in the world? Why is that giving him so much cover?
Eradicated.
Hey!
I'll do it.
And then we'll switch to our sniper over here. We will kill this guy down the road.
Rejoice in battle.
Doink.
Doubt is for the weak.
Hey, we still get another shot. Gotta love free turns.
I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
Ta-da. Alright, that did pretty well. head that way. There's another big fight
It is
coming up.
my destiny to traverse the unknown.
But there's something I want to do really quickly first.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows. Duty prevails.
Get some XP.
Light of terror, guide our way.
We're not gonna head down that way. Grab that. Alrighty then. Alright, this is where it will get interesting. So,
Anything worthy of my attention?
we're gonna come up this way, you're gonna come up with me.
How may I serve the dynasty?
Here, you three are gonna go this way. Actually, let me just double check something. Cargo, 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 cargo. I don't think anybody else is gonna need mediums, but we'll hold on to those for now. Give you back another crack, another grenade. You guys are gonna go there. You three are gonna come up over here.
Say no more.
So we're gonna F5 it real quick. So you guys are gonna come over here. Oop. And then you guys
I've
are gonna
never
head that way.
wondered so much before. I see
There
your
we go.
darkened colors.
Okay, so who's going first? That guy, Frightened Rebel, and then Adira. Okay. Yank. And then you guys, so Abelard, and then who's up? You guys? So I guess we'll put you there. Just block anybody from getting to others. We'll go here. Ooh, you are not where I want you to be. That's going to be annoying. She will be before that guy. In that case, we'll put you here. There's a sniper I have to worry about. Okay. That's fine. He's the human shield anyways. Misses, that's good. Okay. So you already blinded. New rebel.
On it.
This.
Farewell.
And do this on you.
Let's get to it.
Alright, this is, yeah. Sure. Doesn't do anything. Alright. Yep, back him, that's totally fine.
Here we go.
Really? He's blinded? Ay, ay, ay.
Scared yet?
Okay. Shotgun blast. Hey! And then we get to do this again. Here we'll get both of you? Yes. Damn. And we'll get right next to you guys. Okay, that worked out. Well, if you guys want to go there... That'll work.
The enemies of the Emperor will be
That'll actually
undone.
blow that up.
Escape the Emperor's judgment.
I mean, if you guys want to
As the
stand
Emperor
next to a
commands, I act.
exploding barrel, be my guest. Only one I can see at the moment. Yeah. All right. So we'll shoot you.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Time to slaughter
That's
someone.
fine.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. If I may, proud to die with grace at least. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I'll do it.
Here we go. All right.
Hold on.
Not in
Ow.
I'm
Let's make it quick.
Like I said, a sniper to deal with. Can I get you up there? I cannot. Ugh, that's annoying. Fine, we'll just get you here.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
If only. I guess that's fine. Alright, Pascal. Go ahead and move you up. Oops, wrong one. Go ahead and get some damage and stuff. Okay.
Request approved. Young Messiah
Dead.
condemns you.
Good. Just in case. Reduces damage.
Let's get to it.
I will
Ow.
endure.
I'm here, maggot. I know what is to come.
Okay. We won't risk
Anything else?
really anything else at this point. Aha, instead of... Oh, what?
Out of my way.
I'm sorry. That made no sense. How did he get a shot off? What was that? That was so weird. Okay, let's see who's up next. Actually, what we'll do is...
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Excuse me.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
As the
Let's do
Emperor
some
commands, I act.
Really? God damn, are you kidding me, bro? Missed a fucking 95%er. Gotta love it. Jesus.
In thy light
I didn't
stand, and thy
want
light
to
I
do that.
praise.
Crap. Ugh, fine.
You, my Emperor!
We'll just kill him.
Each strike is a prayer.
And then we'll do this.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Now you're clad in scarlet.
Alright, kill those guys. You're gonna come up.
Indeed. At your beck and call.
Alright. Run you over this way.
Show me what you've got.
Okay. Shoot at you. Are you kidding? Stop rolling 5%ers, game. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. This game is just deciding to be a pain in my ass right now. Alright, no point in risking perils of the warps right now.
There is movement in the Imperial.
Hey, double kill. We'll take it. Not much I can do right now. Everybody else is down below. What is it? It's that rebel there and that rebel there. Okay. So we're gonna come over this way.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Doubt is for the weak.
Well, bam.
Eradicated.
Might as well do it now. Oh, actually I can't do it now. Never mind. She can't see that guy because he's hidden, because he doesn't move for some dumb reason, but whatever. Abelard him down.
My place is at the fore. Reduced to dust.
Okay. Get a good, decent sniper rifle to give to somebody. Whoa! Another shotgun? That's new. Another bolter. That thing, of course. The wielder critical hit chance is increased by 9%, and armor protected by 11% against adjacent targets. Nice. I will take an actual better shotgun at the beginning. Wow, that's cool. Still waiting for a shield would be nice. Sniper. Give to you. You have a better ballistic skill. And the cargo. Don't need this guy anymore.
Look no further.
Okay, let's get you back down. Grab stuff. Grab stuff. Come on down. Grab his stuff. Alright. Pardon me.
Never doubt me.
Let's go ahead and
Sins
get rid of
hidden
that
in the
injury.
heart turn all to decay.
How
Alright.
can one find the right way without his light?
Ooh, better armor. Let's go grab this real quick. So, first things first, F5. I just saw, yeah, 35% armor. Shit armor, shit armor, shit armor, shit armor. We'll split once. And then the cargo, that's fine. Critical hit shots to single and dead eye. Armor for icon classed. Sure, that works. Yeah, we'll give you some extra armor. That'll do. I guess we'll do this on you since you're going to be doing single shots mostly. Okay. You can temporarily go on. And what is the up on this? Is character level. Interesting. And coercion. Hey, exactly what we're going with. So that'll work just fine. Still looking for a shield. Examine. Get some XP. Destroy. Alright. How are we in level? Still got a little bit of ways to
So
go.
shall it be.
Awareness.
My house would be proud of me.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Grab the rest of this stuff. There should be.
We should deal with
There it
this.
is.
I better myself through my service.
There we go. Okay.
Let's proceed.
I think that's everything. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna head back over here because I want to go down below that direction. Nice of them to give me a better shotgun in the first area. That's good. Alright. We got another, definitely got another fight coming up here.
Whatever you wish. Your seneschal is always there for you.
Join me in prayer.
I've done this enough
Pay
times.
attention.
There it is.
Duty prevails.
I've done this
See?
a bunch
Right
of
there.
times.
The
so
Emperor favors me
I
today.
know exactly where these things are. It's fine. And then we're gonna come over here. Gotta do that one
Never
first.
doubt me.
And then this one.
Duty prevails.
Hey, that's what I was looking for.
I
Alright, that.
better myself through my service.
Scout.
Operation successful.
Never doubt me.
Alright, F5, let's go ahead and level up. So, again, we'll get agility for me. Yeah, I think we'll keep doing agility. And then let's say that reduce enemies' armor for 1 round. Either that, or I think I probably should start. Well, should I start getting shield stuff? Shield bash. Shield mastery. A shield only occupies a slot in a single weapon set. I don't know what that means. Whenever the wielder successfully uses shield bash, they regain +2 MP. If they move, they will not provoke attack retreat from the target until end of turn. Whenever an enemy adjacent to an arbitrator fails a willpower resistance test for the first time in a round, the enemy provoke an attack of opportunity from the arbitrator. During the tactical phase, can be placed adjacent. After I use a heroic act to gain +16 or desperate and block until end of combat. Wow. Can throw a grenade that does not need damage. Probably get that at some point, but I think this one people to have to equip shields block. Interesting. I really am thinking of reduction. Armor reduction is actually really good. You get a lot of things where, especially against like certain chaos creatures and stuff like that. I feel like getting rid of armor and stuff is actually really strong. armor piercing. Or it can make attacks opportunity with a ranged weapon that they can use in melee range. What was the thing that I have? Yeah. Dashes through, so it's this one, right? Whenever an enemy adjacent to the arbiter gets up from prone, okay. So adjacent to the arbiter gets up from prone, that enemy puts attack of opportunity. That's what it was. And so, agility. And so the idea would be, like, if they become immobilized. Hold on. What was the other one? There was a. Hold on. There was something. Hold on. I just saw. Whenever an enemy adjacent to arbiter fails a willpower test for the first time in a round, I don't know exactly. Could I get multiple attacks opportunities from this? So, like, something gets up off the ground. I get an attack of opportunity. I law and order. And then, like, then I shoot them. And then, because they get up next to me, I'd make an attack of opportunity. I make them pass a willpower test. And then, if I have public sentencing, do I get another attack of opportunity? The attack of opportunity is triggered against one of them. Hold on. Yeah. That enemy provokes. Can I get multiple attacks of opportunities? Does that can that happen? Actions of an enemy within this threatened area. Provoke attack of opportunity. Mainly such attacks are called attacks of opportunity. Can I get multiple attacks of opportunity? That'd be crazy. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. We'll try and actually build that and see if that actually works. I'd be very surprised. We'll give toughness to you. We'll increase your carouse. For you, people usually go into like biomancy and stuff. That way she can be a this. Do pain channeling now. Complete. Pain channeling is so good. Strength for you, so you can start using, because we're gonna get heavy weapons stuff in a bit. We got stronger together already. No. Grenadier maybe. Not heavy weapon yet. We get that last. Nimble. Or bolter weapon probably. Armor pen, yeah. Here, we'll get Grenadier right now. Notch of purpose. Actually, I can is there point of curiosity or zone of fear? We'll try zone of fear. I've seen people use this instead of point of curiosity, so we'll try it. See what happens. What do I usually get at this point? Strange vitality, stable rounds, pass unscathed. Oh, this one's good. That way she has a higher dodge. Maybe damage, stuff for more warp damage. Might never matter. She makes willpower tests. Stable around, strange vitality, course and travel whenever I use a navigator power. Explosive perception. Velocity. Navigator powers deal plus initial damage. Making stare. Initial from attack opportunity. While ineffective, any power of their armor reduced. That's also a good one. I will get that one next. but we'll improve. She does pretty good right now, as it is. For this one, I usually... Which one do I usually... Either it's precise. Reduced by that, this attack will have a higher hit chance, or I do joint analysis. I think we'll do joint analysis. Next non-area attack inflicts intimidating first target hit by the attack. Intimidate enemies reduced by this. Negative effect is double friendly with armor. Interesting. Do joint analysis. Machine spirit protocols. That's what I forgot to get to you. Okay.
Blessed be the road that we take.
Alright, we got another fight coming up. Just, get rid of some stuff here. I don't need both of them. What do we have you? Shotgun? Yeah, shotgun is fine, and sniper is good. Yeah, shotgun and sniper for right now is good enough. You have that and that. Yeah. And that. Okay.
Litany of reconnaissance recited.
On his journey, a world caught in through the Lord Captain accidentally witnessed an unholy rite. This abandoned nook turned out to be a heretic's gathering place. Like a clicking glance on a room. The rebels were unremarkable in appearance, but what caught Lord's attention was the look of a strange, unconsidered anticipation in their eyes. What they exchanged as they stood in a frozen circle, the gaze turned toward the hulking structure. Against their background, the structure stood out obviously an enormous lens mounted on a stand. Pure awareness 100%. Get some XP. Although barely visible behind the lens, rusted barrels with heavy flammable content. One good shot of those barrels would decimate a number of the heretics. Or what happened next. Big slightly silence filled the room. Sound of bare feet reeling. He entered the circle. Remember, comrade, the last sunray you behold will be yours only, shared with no one else. Your holy final dawn. My man's herald scream shook the walls, suddenly faltered. The Lord Captain braced himself as if something had stopped him. Dark shadows danced in his red brush with a warped foot on sometime in your distant past that had risen. As a heavy Lord Captain could only rush blindly into the fight. There's other options depending on previous choices you've made.
Give me the power to...
Oh, good. Abelard, you're gonna come up all the way here. Pascal, you're gonna come up. Firestarter, Anointed. Excuse me. Okay. You're gonna back up this group. I'm gonna come over and help Abelard. And you're gonna come over and help up here. Alright. Excuse me.
Death to non-believers!
A tactically sound approach. I will do my duty. It will be done. I took care of this one.
Okay. When do you come up? You want to destroy that lens. Always things get really crazy. Ah.
Activating calculated fury algorithm.
With the hope that she can, Argenta can shoot that. Oh,
Brace yourself, Abelard.
I'm expecting you to get there.
I serve the ruinous power.
Mix this, okay. Okay, that's what I
Faith
wanted to
without
see.
deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands.
I probably should have given her a bolter. I wish you didn't have that.
Ruinous powers. Such is the will of chaos.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it.
Another foe painted black.
I bring ruin.
Wow, I am last, huh? So we will give you this.
Will do. Be gone.
That took off a lot off of him. Exactly what we want to see. This. Okay.
Chaos guides me.
Ow.
Cleanses the body.
Okay.
Follow my lead.
Do you have a shotgun? Yes. We'll do this.
Indeed.
Get you up here. Hey, that looks like a really good grenade spot. Oh, but I can't throw that far. Yeah. Oh, that would be better.
Running binary override. Value.
Okay.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
And your doom.
Chaos guides me.
I not gotten that? Really? Still have not gotten that? Who's next? That guy.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
One fewer target.
Where are you running?
If I may,
The non-believers!
me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Strike is a prayer.
And you dodged, really?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Try to die with grace, at least. I'll show you why navigators are feared.
I'll do it. As the Emperor is eradicated. I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
There we go. No point in
What is
risking
this
that.
foreboding?
Who's left? That guy?
Victory is imminent. It will be done. I will do my duty.
Ugh, got no good shots. Yeah. Yick.
As the tactical narrative dictates. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
We'll just do that. Oh good, you have running gun.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Eradicated.
Okay, doke.
The arch-enemy's foul fingerprints are all over this place. A nest of wickedness. The heretics met the only end possible. Death at the hands of faithful servants of the Emperor.
Oops, don't get hit by the
This ocular implant was a worthwhile
hit
investment.
by the steam. That would be bad. Alright, we got stuff to get over there. Yep, I know that.
The Emperor favors me today.
Reach the cogitator. Particularly transfer from paper to sacred machine storage. Go to missives. Let it be known that you are probably hours nigh. Let it be revealed that the enemy is about to receive reinforcements. Remember the name Doom Guys. Ship has already entered the system. We should expect this enemy to appear near our positions. Whoever rids our comrades of this threat will be granted a special blessing. Just wish to know, comrades, that the launching ship is headed for Navigator Station. You've got time to prepare a warm welcome for the enemy. We pray that our comrade there managed to vanquish our enemy. Tell the Harbingers we've intercepted a convoy of Governor's underlings who we're supposed to meet with. Only one out of the whole convoy got away, but he's not long for this world. No one's making it to the Governor's hold, not that youngster. Okay.
Calculating optimal route. The machine god grants me insight.
Gets warp damage. Whenever it kills 2 or more enemies, I give this to you because you like kill 2 or more enemies like all the time with your gaze. So you know, there's always that. And then we're gonna do this thing real quick.
My success is an irrefutable
I better myself through my service.
So basically, to unlock this, you have to do a series of steps, and the steps involve looking at this. So for instance, I'm surprised that's not showing. Anyways, motive force must supply power, make sure the relay is closed, check the dampers latch, and the supply must be correctly distributed. And so an easy way to do this is follow the red wire. You would think you would have to press this, but it doesn't actually connect through, so you don't have to.
For you.
Comes over to this, so we're going to close this relay. It pops down here, pops back up, goes to this dampener, unlatch the dampener. Everything, if it says everything appears correct, you hit the right one. And we're going to hit this just because hitting that steam will automatically give you a thing. And then follow this red to all the way to here, distribute the supply force. If you get one of these wrong, if you do the wrong one, you have to start over. And then again, follow the red, go on this all the way over to here.
The
We're gonna
world
close
is full
this
of
relay.
colors I have never seen before.
Successful.
And then, whoops, some goods here. And then now we come over here and we unlock the safe. I gave this to you. Whenever we do warp damage, they cause burning. I don't need another stub carbine. I never use onslaughts. Ooh, better. Oh, you already have that. Add the cargo. Add the cargo. I'm pretty sure this is the same as what you have. Cargo. 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 Yeah, I don't need those mediums. Oh, I did use some grenades. Who used the grenades? We'll give it to, since you actually the one that actually has Grenadier right now, we'll give it to you. Oh, might as well give you another one anyways. We'll give you another force one, I guess. Okay, and then whoops. So I think that's everything in here. Yep.
Your torch.
And then we're gonna head down into the sewers here. Ugh. Got another interesting fight to deal with. Should be looking at a level, that'd be
A
nice.
premonition runs true.
I'm registering unconventionally high efficiency for the unit Castiel Celio, relative to unlimited experience. The unit status has been upgraded.
Knowledge is the key to everything, is it not, esteemed Magos? I learned this wisdom from your fellow priests, and it has helped me many times.
Okay, let's make sure everybody has the correct thing, because this is gonna get nutty here. So for you, you do not need that. I guess that's fine. Here, we'll give you this as well, just because the next thing that's gonna happen is when the thing's about to happen, I'm not even gonna risk doing anything with that, so that's fine. Sniper and a shotgun. You know what? We'll actually give you your bolter.
Yes.
You're gonna be here. You'll be close by. Actually, I kind of don't want you there, just in case. We want you
Sometimes
close
you
by.
consult the appropriate treaties on tactical.
Put you
I'm
over here.
restless.
Hey, Caldita, how's it going?
Do you require an audience?
F5 this, and we're going to
Should I divine our next
get
step?
into battle.
With fire and vigor, our Emperor imbue us.
All right. Making sure I'm not hitting a friendly.
Guided by faith. Doubt is for the weak.
Okay. Oh, I didn't have shotgun out, that's why.
Hold on.
Alright. Well, we're gonna come over here and not gaze me.
Emperor, give me strength.
Okay. Teleports him. Okay, see how this goes. And then we're gonna do this. And do. Where is the. Nope.
I'm not accustomed to the foe painted black.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
A scowl.
My vow is to serve.
Oh, bam.
The Omnissiah condemns you. Running binaric override.
Scared yet?
Okay, Abelard will get him. So I guess in the meantime. There we go.
Cover me.
And like I said, this is all the way up, so I'm not using any of her spells.
Let's get to it.
Or rather not die. Alright.
At your beck and call. Reduced to dust. It will be done. I will do my duty.
Out of my way!
Time to slaughter someone.
Here we go!
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Strike is a
Hey, I actually hit him too. Nice.
Show me what you've got.
Oh wow, you actually hit. Nice. Good job, guys. Okay.
Let's get to it!
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Oh, out of range. Can't see you. Aww.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Alright, we'll give it a shot. Nope. Wasn't expecting much from that. Alright, Pascal.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Okay, got some extra damage from that. Sure.
Let's get to it.
Gun. And another shot. Alright. Did some damage. Okay, stab him. That's totally fine. We'll head over this way. Dira.
I know what is to come. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
And we will
But of course,
put stacks on you. Abelard.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Out of my way!
You actually hit him, I will laugh my ass off. That would have been hilarious. Is there a way you can see him up there? Doesn't look like it. No, don't want to say. Alright,
I
we'll
will
just shoot you
bathe
then.
this battlefield in righteous fury! I'll do it.
This. We'll wait. He's gonna turn him against me, yada yada yada.
Hold on! High momentum.
As the Emperor, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay. Nope. Give that to you.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. That is foolishness.
Hooey. We'll wait.
Successfully terminated.
That'll do.
The Omnissiah knows, comprehends full.
Time to slaughter someone.
Sure, we'll just take a couple pots. Actually, here. I'm not hitting you, no. Alright. Closer. Sure, we'll try to take a lucky shot.
Movement in the Imperial.
Oh, what a lucky shot. Alright, we'll take it. Can you see him at all? No.
I'm not so sure.
Can you get to him? You can.
Tried-and-tested tactics are the best ones. Victory is imminent.
Nice.
We'll rule
Well,
the stars
we'll do this.
themselves. A tactically sound approach.
Alright, well.
At your beck and call.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
He's prone and can like. Oh, what? God, would you stop
As the
rolling
Emperor
shit?
commands, I act.
God damn this game, man.
God
Stop
Emperor moves
rolling.
through me. Feed the fire in my heart.
Thank you. Jesus
Doubt is
Christ.
for the weak.
Let's get to it.
If you guys kill him, I will laugh my ass off. This should do
Step
it.
aside. The navigator is coming. Try to die with grace, at least.
Hey, level up. Let's go. Alrighty then. Grab that. There is something. Ah, it's in the cultist, that's why.
What deeds await us?
That amulet is what I was looking for. Alrighty. That's most of the main fights, at least on this planet for now. In any case, quick save. Add to cargo, add to cargo. We'll give that to you. And for you. You want to get rapid reload? First reload in combat. Reloading a weapon grants additional plus 10 seconds and never stop shooting. Either that or spare magazine. Oh, I wanted to see if I can get this to work. And then maybe spare magazine. I usually get, I like to get ramming speed. Having an extra run extra distance is quite nice. Charge and push increase the damage or range attacks made against affected enemies by 10% till end of combat. Yeah. Get you some movement. Get your Medicae. For you, next thing we'll get is Aftershock. And we'll up willpower now. I think now's a good time to start getting fired up. And then either that or Alacrity. So don't need that yet. We'll get Bolt Weapon Expert. She's hurt, she can heal herself. One. Increase commerce. For you. So we got the aiming, and we'll increase his intelligence. Okay. Let's go ahead and head out of here. Pardon me. Ooh, this is new. Good Dougie. This is our background. We're one of these guys. New companion. I don't know if we get him yet. Well, hello there.
Arbitrators, secure perimeter. Formation 4755. Lato, heal.
Solomorn.
Proctor Exact Solomon Antha of the Adeptus Arbates. State your name and the purpose of your stay on Ricadamanoris.
Protector Anthar, since I do not recall seeing you among my subordinates, I must assume we served in different parts of Calaxis.
So then, the new head of the dynasty is someone who has spent most of his life serving the Lex Imperialis. I suppose it is better to receive both good and bad news than just bad. I will be sure to report both of these developments to Marshal Strax. I honor the pact your predecessor made with the Adeptus Arbates. I won't keep you any longer.
What was the nature of that arrangement?
Your predecessor made a formal alliance with us. She provided us with a headquarters on Dargonis and supported us in the collection and guarding of the Imperial tithe on several occasions. We, in turn, assisted Lady Theodora in enforcing the law on the worlds under her control.
What are you people doing here?
Removing obstructions to an official inquiry. My unit and I came here to investigate the disappearance of one particularly valuable ship, but the mutinous scum got in the way. Now we are having to deal with them too.
What do you know about the situation?
Only that the governor is failing in his responsibilities. This is a planet-wide rebellion, and it reeks of madness, or worse, of witchcraft. The rebels are blinding both themselves and others, and their ravens are the most insane and unholy thing I've ever heard.
Are you not supposed to help the governor regain control?
Not every uprising demands action by the Adeptus Arbates. For now, I am simply assessing the situation, and if our investigation requires that the rebellion be crushed, then we will intervene. Still, the governor had best put a stop to this bedlam. He is not here to just sit and look pretty.
What's this about a missing ship?
It's about a tithe ship. A vessel loaded to the brim with planetary tithes, amassed over a considerable period, suddenly went dark as soon as it departed Rykadmanoris.
What does the tithe entail?
Resources that every world is under obligation to relinquish for the good of the Imperium. In the case of Rykadmanoris, they include the ceramited explosive reagents produced on Rykadi Philia, armor glass, medical supplies, and guardsmen, a living tithe to be recruited into the regiments of the Astra Militarum. Cargo like that is particularly dangerous in the hands of heretics, as it can be easily converted into wealth or used for military purposes.
That's one fearsome looking dog. I was impressed by his performance in battle.
That skirmish just now, Glato didn't even get to show off a tenth of what he is capable of. But he is quickly catching up with me for who's killed the most heretics today.
What do you intend to do next?
Fight our way to the local administratum palace and ascertain whether a fire or some other disaster hasn't destroyed the documents related to the investigation. I hope the clerks were smart enough to put the records before their lives. If the Emperor favors us, we will extract the data we need, or else interrogate the survivors before we pay a visit to the governor. The questions we have for him are beginning to pile up. Arbitrators, eliminate the surviving rebels. Now is not the best time for conversations. With target practice standing around like this. Unless you have more questions, I will proceed with my assignments.
So the governor's a suspect?
Every citizen of this planet is a suspect. But Governor Medina is under particular scrutiny. Seizing the sacred tithe requires access to information, resources, and power. The governor fits that profile. Then there's this rebellion. Convenient. How many records and crucial witnesses do you think will be lost? Some people call it cover-up. I do not like how aptly this term describes the present situation.
You and your unit can accompany me.
I must refuse. Our mission and the Marshal's orders take priority, even over a request from an individual as empowered as you.
I have no more questions.
May the Emperor watch over us. That way, this meeting won't be our last.
Cool. Well, that was cool and new.
A nice little stroll.
Well, that was fun. All right.
So that is how servants of the law operate. Such coordination. Such a wealth of scarlet and gold.
Okay. That's where we would have actually popped up. Propaganda.
Quiet.
Over
They're
there.
trying to tell me something.
Where's Lore Imperium? Depend on Fellowship.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
How can one find the right way without his light?
Wrong button. Some 10 people, children among them. You see, half of them have their black holes. Have black holes where their eyes used to be. Look what you do in your own family. Take pity. Stop talking. Embrace redemption. Who are you and why are you here? No, you tell me, what are you doing to these unfortunates? I am the chief. My foreign name is meaningless. I am the father leading this family to deliver us from woes to salvation. His mind and soul are pierced by shards of colorful deception. He was once twisted by despair. Layperson cognition is not your primary function. You are saving your kin by holding them at gunpoint and believing that burning their eyes will grant them sight. He's your family. What are you trying to save them from? At Horror's behest, Or is a great prophet and great warrior. Their faces shrouded, but their gaze pierces the veil. You have been torturing your family in order to save them. You've been blinding them so that you could see the truth. Those who lack faith cannot grasp the truth and will not be saved. What good has it done for you? Some have died, some have had their eyes gone insane. But they said the end was near. They promised salvation. There's no washing the blood from your hands. And I am iconoclastic, so I'm gonna do that. Oh wow, get another level up. Nice. Another shot equal to half the minimum damage of the most damaging ranged weapon to use this round. Magnetic hail of steel. Range attacks for each shot they made during this round. In toughness. More than everything, they are immune to the following native effects: blinding, disturbed, fatigue, perplexed, slowed, and staggered. Don't know what this means. I really want to get a shield so I can figure out what the heck that means. You know what? We're gonna hold on to my level up until we talk to the governor. Whoops! I almost forgot about that. Just in case he might have a shield I can actually buy. If so, I want to check to see what the heck that means. I don't think there's anything new to grab in this area. No. Okay. Alrighty. talk to the governor.
The light of terror shines for us.
They're scrabbling around, digging into my skull from the inside. Ah, it's like nails dragging down these metal walls.
Force access. Computation upon longest of all Abel's orders archives every morning. These have been queried. Said satellites are named Magus. These all positive multiple instances of interference and malfunction detected. The insurrection on the planet had been long in the making. The so it was alleged that 2 cycles ago war arrived on Rykard's system. Satellites reports that ship is translating the system, so they know about us. The satellite said the ship drifting nearby has hurriedly sped away. The ship had sent an encrypted vox transmission to the certain controlled areas of the surface. Another transmission was directed. The number were assigned Brother Twilight. Be investigated. Leave. Okay. Where is that you? Hi. Identification unit Logus Quartz Crane, official trade representative. Unit supervises supply routes. About that a string of binary, but it's finally over the arm size bows his head and deafened. Request permission to transfer information. Rogue Trader possesses a supreme degree of power. Pascal, what was that? A detailed complaint. We're going to consider request to transfer information. Permission granted. Chaos decision on the part of the government have led to unacceptable consequences. Communication with Mechanica Sectum has been lost. Troops must be sent. Your position enables you to exert influence and pressure the subjects of the Imperium. Demand troops be sent to the Holy Monastery. What will I get in terms of my awareness of the fact that I did not stand aside? I will discuss it with the governor. What are you doing here? Retrieving archive data. What is the cognizance fleet doing right presence? Is negligible. Its research activities have been concluded. Show me your arsenal. Hey, there's a shield. Nice. Plasma pistol, very nice. One small. Shove ability costs 1 AP. Nice. Additionally, the wielder can use shoving strike, which costs 2 AP against multiple enemies. Oh, that's really nice. All right. Right. Lasgun, Metronome. Neurohaptic Amplifier. If the wearer uses stalwart defense, but its effect is not triggered by the start of their next turn, they gain toughness MP during the next turn. Oh, interesting. Okay. Now that I have a goddamn thing, let me go see. Oh, do I... can I... Oh... Do I need the shotgun thing so I can dual wield with it? Ooh, I didn't think of that. So hold on one second. F5. So, do I need shotgun mastery? Or... what does this mean? I don't understand what this... Oh! That's what that means. Shield only occupies the slot in a single weapon set. Right now it takes up both. Got it. So I actually think I need shotgun mastery. Coercion. Let me double check. Hey, let's go. I guess I'll give myself a weapon. Just in case, I guess. Ooh, cool. Let me check something here. Aha, there's this assault onslaught. So stalwart defense, these are the new things. So you can shield bash, so you can smack somebody. Damage. The wielder marks enemies within the area of effect, immediately ends the turn. Until the start of the next turn, the wielder gains 15% block against the first attack made by each of the marked enemies. If such an attack is blocked, the wielder counterattacks the corresponding enemy. This is what I get with my special ability. Arbitrator dashes through allies and enemies in a straight line without provoking attack of opportunity. Each enemy that they dash through must pass an agility resistance test or fall prone until the start of the next turn. Let me use the shield. Nice. Okay. Fun. Alright. Let's go ahead and up your strength. And your... Okay, we're going to give you... What's it called? Whenever the wheelers... No. What's it called? There was a thing where you could shield bash. No. Nimble. There was a specific thing with the shield that allowed him to attack back. Am I crazy? Dual weapon, heavy armor, instant retribution. Oh, he already has this feature. Okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, he doesn't. Okay, so whenever he has a shield, they immediately use shield bash. Whenever the wielder blocks an attack, they shield bash against the attacker if possible. If the wielder makes a counterattack by solar, the shield bash follows that counterattack. Cool. Okay. In your case, the next thing for you, I like doing my part, but I don't think that's necessary in this one. So we will actually do, we'll do Grenadier. Either that melee weapon specialist, sweep ability of an axe, and show ability of hammer or mace. -1 AP. Shield mastery. Shield only applies a single. So that means he can't. Yeah. If I do this, that means he can get a shield and have the shotgun and stuff. Otherwise, he can't. So yeah, we'll get this. That's fine. For you, I think we'll do perception. The next thing I do usually on the aftershock, this happens much mental damage, mental breach. Enemies that have taken damage. When I fail the willpower resistance against any of the psyker's psychic abilities, will suffer an additional 9 direct damage every time they suffer mental damage until the end of combat. I think I do this, that way I can stack up that. Yeah, I like doing this. For you, the next thing is going to be heavy weapons, proficiency. We will, even though you're not using it, still want to add up your demolition because it helps you with damage. We'll upper fellowship one more. We want perilous ways and perception for you. And then the next thing for you is, was it pinnacle weaponry? Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. Give you your pistol now. Give you your better bolter for sure. Yeah. Cargo. Don't need this now. Okay. So. Yay, we got our shotgun now. Let's go. Okay. Governor starts. Welcome to my temporary headquarters. Governor, medium, my greetings. Lady Navigator, what an honor. I'm not seeing the convoys sent to you. Did they fail to find you and escort you? Is there some kind of discord between you and Abelard? No, of course not. An old misunderstanding. The convoy was ambushed and massacred. I seem to have died hand of cultists made the Emperor incinerate their souls. I need fresh crew to replace those killed in a ship. I need material compensation. Yay! Excellent ship. Are you still going? You will crush the insurrection. My own impression has been the exact opposite. It's headed by a certain Aurora Prophet. Rabble, usual superstitions. I'm sure this Aurora is a charlatan. Scores of crazy people with scorched eyes are stalking the city. There's certain talk of final dawn, the impending demise of the world. Another superstition has managed to steal a Voxcaster. Not much, but it's something. I will order an audit of our equipment. We're using archenemy artifacts, enchanted lenses, and form unholy sorcery. What makes you think they're enchanted? Any fool can blame. You ought to leave your bunker more often, Government Data. I have only recently arrived in system. I already know much more about the uprising than you do. Alright. Perhaps another method of mutiny. However, it does not involve corruption and an underground cult. This needs to be investigated. Wish to commend the courage of one of your officers. My kinsman has betrayed her. If he's hiding this, I want him handed over to me. Henrik von Calix, an interrogator, is operating their system. Do you know where he is? I do. Has left for the electrodynamic Cenobium. Weapon the insurgents were using to shoot down shuttles over this has been destroyed. Now nothing is preventing you from returning to your ship. I'm proud of the priesthood. Initiating my participation in the operation, I must inspect the state of the relic. My tech comrades were supposed to lock the monastery gates. Categorically eject. As much as I respect the sanctity of your monastery, I have my hands a whole capital that needs to be attended. Failures could occur at any moment. Ag is part of Miranda. You have no right to give him orders. You mistake me for a fool. I know that he arrives separately from you. Governor voice dies down a low growl of a drilling. In the low growl of a drilling mechandrite, it's set directly straight at the bridge of his nose. This is a negotiating technique you have resorted to view things first. I've been threatened with a weapon. No, but this could be your last. Manage to the monastery because I must. Is that clear? Abundantly so, Magus. Why are you determined to get to the monastery? Because of the relic? I would be pleasure to assist the homicide servant in reaching the sanctum. I, Magus, officially undertake to accompany you in the Raka system in the role of bodyguard backing at all costs. I wish to know about the monastery. By the sacred reactor guarded by its priest powers the entire planet. Why not shell the monastery? Could be catastrophic. What's so special about the relic? I've never been there, but I would presume the sacred relic reactor is capable of great destruction should it end up in heretic hands. Must be heresy, must be purged. What is reflected about my companion's name? According to the reports we received, Logus Abel Hanneman set off for the Hallowed a short while before it was stormed. Glad to find out you're safe. Perhaps you possess information. My name is Pascal Hanneman, not Abel. I know nothing of such person. What do you know about this Abel? I've never met him in person. However, he rarely left his cyber chapel at your anchorite. Why did you fly to the monastery? Where can I get more information? That have been used as a signal until the only intended recipient. I can hear my friend's snide whispers through the door. Be careful on your search, Magus. If you stare into a shattered mirror for too long, you might see yourself in it, in every shard at once. Mending it is that much more of a tainted affair. New reflection is death-like. Tech Priest claims you have not been doing enough. Of course he does. He's very insistent on ordering a squad to disease dispatch. I'm afraid that's all I can do at this present time. That's all I want to discuss. Whoa. Okay. This is brand new. Place is passing under the command. Marches forward, halts one step away, looking down at him. Governor Medina, in the name of the Lex Imperialis, I, Proctor Solomon, arrest you on suspicion of involvement in the theft of the ship of the shipment of Imperial tithe. Taking into account the state of emergency on this planet, I will permit you to retain your authority under my direct supervision. From this time forth, you will give the Adeptus Armies your full cooperation, in particular by transferring command of the strike groups and other resources to me. Arrest me. Transfer our resources. Your demands undermine my efforts to suppress the rebellion. Excuse me, Proctor, but this accusation of sacred is simply denying guilt only adds to the suspicion against you, Governor. Now let us go over everything one more time. Tithe was stolen from your world. You are culpable for this incident whether you are personally involved or not. You will provide the resources I have requested without objection, as this measure serves to re-establish control over the planet. Comply, or I will consider your refusal an obstruction of the investigation and take steps accordingly. No, it seems I have left no options. As his law-abiding servant, I honor the word of Lex Imperialis. Unless his lordship has anything to say on the matter, that is. The world belongs to Winterscale. Do the Arbites truly have the authority to interfere the rule appointed by a rogue trader? Besides, I doubt rogue trader would find it disagreeable to help to clean up this madness. I would never think to oppose a servant of the law. Okay, so please ignore your Proctor. Before I give you access, I must give a protracted self-exonerating statement. There's no need. All information required of you will be obtained during questioning, without witnesses, be it your personal guard or just you, me, and Glyto. What is your plan, Proctor? Stop the heretics from taking over the starport. Go crush the heretics' resistance. Most of them are hiding among the commoners. That is when we'll finish on the rebel carrion. Out of the throne. I will be governing over nothing but ruins and corpses by the time you're done. Have faith in my methods, Governor. I'm not going to depopulate your world. After all, it needs to be able to continue paying the tithe. Why do you think the rebels are hiding among the civilians? They could have shelters elsewhere. Those from a few intercepted Vox exchanges. But first and foremost, I know from experience, such mutinous rebel always feed off its families and associates. And of course, there is the heretic condemnable habit of using the local population as shield. I might. I guess we do Arcanoplastic. Aversion to collateral damage is a weakness that heretics exploit to the full. While you stand here pitying and hesitating, enemies busy fortifying their positions, stalling. So you're just gonna sit this whole thing in the bunker? Yes, this is far from what I expected. This assignment, things to do for this mission. I wish you luck in your investigation, Proctor. Interesting. Can I talk to you? Nope, that's it. Okay, just checking. Okie dokie. Whoa. Grab everybody. Oh, since I got 2 of that, do you know if this able? Show me your arsenal. Give me stabilizers. What do I get? A modified lasgun and a metronome. Not really worth it at this point. Let me go fly out.
Onward.
Alright, let's actually give this to... Well, first things first, let's go see if we can't return to Void Ship. What time is it? Still got a little bit of time. Okay. We are going to go over here, pick up some items. Grab that. Rotation cost. I need what, 2,000 or so? Trade. And I want to get that shield. Oh, but I don't have 21. That's annoying. Alright, well. Would like to get that shield, but I cannot. This goes to you. You get this. You get this now. Let's see here. So hold on to that. Actually, we're gonna try that. We'll try this out. We'll do this, and where's Warhammer? This. Interesting. I don't need the shock baton. Oh, I have not. Oh boy, I have no idea. Okay, so I think we want inflicts bleeding. The next attack inflicts bleeding on all targets hit. These targets must pass a toughness test. I'm immobilized. All enemies immobilized but count as full cover. Do that. Blade Dancer's melee area attacks. Same combat. As long as Blade Dancer has 2 swords, the weapon skills increased by agility bonus. Escape Artist. Facing the end, feel no pain. Targets affected by Captain Element have their armor, dodge, and parry reduced by agility bonus 10 plus agility bonus until the end of combat. Its penalty double for targets failing abilities toughness resistance tests. Oy, oy, oy. Once the next ability which requires spinning will cost no wounds or restore wounds. Spinning blades. One unforgiving. After the blade loses any number of wounds, the next attack deals 9% more damage. If that loss causes the blade to suffer an injury. Oh man, I don't know, man. I've never played this character. Attacks with a sword deal additional. This bonus is double using blade in his hand. Enemies attacked by have the weapon skill plus. Each attack may increase the damage all subsequent attacks they make this turn by 5%. Ooh. Rising tempo, I think. That seems pretty good. Because she gets a lot of attack sins in one turn. Increase your agility. We didn't Medicae, so we'll do... I don't know. Coercion, demolition, athletics... Awareness, increase your carouse, I guess. Do weapon combat, maybe? What's the next thing? What do we got in here? Open the veins. Thorns. Each time parries or dodges an attack, all enemies with +1 effects with +1 stack. Creature with gains +1 for this effect whenever raining blood is inflicting again, or whenever it starts its turn on blood covered in a cell. Maybe Crimson Tide. Nimble. Give her plus more dodge, maybe. Here, we'll give her more dodge. I have no idea what to give her. I guess we'll add into your demolition, I guess. I don't know. We'll give you strength. What's the next thing to get? What's my agility bonus? So +6. So then my weapon skill. Why is your strength? Is your strength normally that? Oh wow. I guess getting it to 30, I guess, is a good idea. So what gives my weapon skill to it gives my weapon skill to 56. Doesn't seem that great. My plus blade has weapon skill percent damage against enemies armed with a melee weapon. Okay, let's go through these. Any blade attacks made with a sword deal additional damage. Also an extra 6 damage. Maybe blade in his hand, maybe. Race against death. Steady hand. Parry is increased by sweeping motions. Use a deterrent measure, they gain +10 weapon skill and +3 resolve. Kills an enemy is until the end of whenever Blade kills an enemy. Actually, Blood Requiem? Because she's going to kill a lot of enemies, and that means she's going to get a lot of resolve, which increases momentum quite a bit. But I do not know. So far, my ideas are Blade in his hand, Blood Requiem. Maybe Duelist. Gains when they feel no pain. That costs wounds to gain half the number of wounds spent as temporary wounds. The number of temporary wounds. Or target affected by captains have their armor, dodge, and parry reduced till the end of combat. Death from a dub deals double damage to enemies that have less than 50% wounds. I like that idea, maybe. If all the strikes made as part of Blade Dance are directed against the same target, the last strike deals double damage. Kills an enemy with attack of opportunity. Nope. Less than 50% wounds, they gain dodge and MP. Their dodge and arm coefficient are increased. Spinning blades whenever the parries an attack. Let's go guillotine, sure. I have no idea. What can I give you? So you have those swords. No one's going to use this power maul. No one's using this. No one's going to use a bolt pistol because bolt pistols are ass. Oh, based on the willpower. Actually, we'll save it and a cargo because we're going to get Heinrichs here in a second. Run and gun. I think we give this to that. Whenever it kills an enemy in one cell raised with a shot, they gain +1 resolve until end of combat. Why do you have the logic? Jesus. And we'll keep the armor. question is, who's coming with me? Oh. The wearer has a shield equipped whenever the wearer is hit. Shield gains plus 5%. Do I want to gain temporary wounds when it calls a knockdown with the shotgun, or do I want to gain block? Lasts until end of lasts until the end of the round. Stacks up to 3 times. We can try it, I suppose. Give you that, actually. It's probably a good idea. Now the question, who's coming with me? So it's going to be what? 6 people. It's going to be me. So I'm going to have Heinrichs. I guess we'll keep... Do we keep Heinrichs? I guess we have to keep Heinrichs since he's going to be part of that. So Heinrichs, I want to keep you... Do I want to keep you? Heinrichs. Abelard. I typically like having Abelard having basically a tank. I guess we won't be doing you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then who's gonna be my other? I guess we can try more of her. And because his thing's not really that great yet, so we'll do with her, I guess, and then we'll swap out Abelard. Oh, Pascal needs to come with me. We will take out Adira. We'll do Cabela.
Duty prevails.
Death walks with me.
A soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
Oh, did you really? Oh, that's bullshit. Well, I guess we're gonna take Abelard out because Abelard just got hit with that. Yeah, we're not. That's annoying.
The Emperor favors me today.
You really had to fail that, huh?
I did it.
And he got the worst one for him too. Strength, toughness, and agility reduced. Jesus Christ. Really, buddy? Is that really necessary? Well, I guess we're doing without Abelard.
I'll guide your vessel and lead you on your way.
In that case, we're gonna take this off. We'll take this off. I'll keep that on. That's fine. That's fine. I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna be giving Heinrichs. We'll take that off. Okay. Oops. Time is it? I'm not gonna be able to finish this in. Not gonna be able to finish this area, but we'll get through it decent. We'll get through some amount of it. We'll at least pick up Heinrichs.
Mistress Cabela,
I mean,
you move with the utmost confidence in unfamiliar places, and yet.
Actually, what I can do, I just realized since, I mean, I haven't started the level yet. we can actually just hop back into the void ship real quick. What a pain in my ass, man. Like, really, bro? Was it really necessary for you to to get hit in the to fail that? Jesus Christ. Okay. In that regard, we'll put this back on you. And we'll put this back on there. Okay. And we'll give you back your cape. Okay. Oh, that's what I should have kept the should have taken the that's alright. There was something on Indira I could have taken off. But it's fine. Should have taken out the warp cape for him, but it's fine.
Blessed be the road that we take.
Okay.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last electro-priest you killed, where did you find him?
Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the corpse emperor!
And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
Seneschal, isn't this the chap we're supposed to find?
I dare say it is, Lord Captain. Now, if it were possible for the gentleman to properly introduce himself and dispel our doubts.
Seneschal? Lord Captain? Do I have the pleasure of speaking to a rogue trader? Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrichs van Kalox of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. I must confess, I'm perplexed to meet someone of your standing in a place like this.
I'm here to collect you. I'm under orders from the Lord Inquisitor to offer my assistance you may require, after which I provide you safe passage to Footfall.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task. Starting with her. You have provided exactly the kind of specialist that this situation requires.
I am the Domin's shadow. If he says the word, I will protect you. If he says the word, I will take you to the Undying One.
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You're addressing a rogue trader.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption is the solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium subjects. Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000 stars.
You're familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor. I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the special efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Blasphemous insanity.
Precisely, what were you doing at the monastery?
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish. The monastery is swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now.
What did you do to him?
I convinced him to cooperate. I can influence living bodies, and I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil in their veins.
I can help you with Aurora. Let's join forces.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
We were going to... Yeah, I was gonna... I looks like I have to keep Pascal. Am I keeping... Am I getting rid of Abelard? Sure, we'll try without an Abelard. This will be interesting. You're gonna be kind of in front as well as with me. You are gonna be here, you're gonna be there. Alright. Really quickly, let's go ahead and level you up. Let's actually no, you're an agility guy, so we're gonna do rigorous training, weapon skill. We're gonna do invigorate. I want to get to warp speed. For you, Lore Xenos. Weapon skill. Psychor Minoris. We'll do Lord Xenos. We will do... Oh, what do I do with you? What do we do with you? What do I tend to do with you is the question. Do that. Do that. You are a warrior after all. Oh, the problem is that it took away his goddamn boot. It took away Abelard's boots. I wanted the boots for him. Let's go ahead and do... Increase your agility. At this point, I like to do, people do taunting scream and stuff. Feeble, telepathy. We will do Blade of Light. unless I want to do... Well, we'll get to that. Okay. Enemy adjacent to an ally dies. That ally gains a stack of... If that multiple allies are just... Next power that targets only the target with corpus conversion will work as if a psych or psi rating is +2 or higher. Yeah. What's your agility? I guess we'll do coercion for you since it just matches for you. Here, well, actually, we'll do Medicaid so you can do that. We will do impetus. Give you some Medicaid. We'll increase your... Guess we'll do increase willpower. And then we'll do Sacred Majoris. For you. Whoop. Give you this. We can give you a bunch of dodge. Your weapon is a force sword, but I have a better one. Soul Siphon. Yeah. Give you a better pistol. We'll keep that on you. In terms of where was the thing? Sure, something like that. Where was, who did I give the... Did I give it to you? Yeah, okay, never mind. Kills a target with the exploit using single deadeye shot. Some armor. I really wanted you to have Abelard's boots, if at all possible, but looks like we're not going to get that. I guess I could run out and go run outside and then jump in back in the ship and get it. But we should be alright, I think. I guess we'll do this. Sure, whatever. We'll do that instead.
Carry the Empress will as your torch.
That's another armor. Alright, we'll probably do this battle and call it a day.
To face judgment.
And ambushed, gunner, fighter. Okay, but I'm in front. Ow.
An
Bella's getting
of blood.
Alright. Oh, why? Because you'll die?
the tenant. You cannot trick death. It will claim me one day.
Well, it'll cost me 12 wounds. Then I'm gonna, what I can move, I can move 3. No, I don't think I'll be able to jump to that guy, so.
Follow my
Alright, thank you for dodging.
weapon at the ready.
Thank you for dodging. Alright. Like, about damn time.
Let's see to it. But of course, Lord Captain.
Oh, I can't get to him.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Crush the feeble.
Emperor, give me strength.
Trying to maximize my ability here. What is this? Oh, because of the bloodstain. So this will do 11 damage. So it won't kill him yet.
The shadows will see it done. I will not die in dishonor.
Whoa, that did a lot of damage.
Trust me, as on Iron Blade whispers your name, as the tenants demand. The shadows will see it done.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Oh, it didn't kill you, really?
Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh, really? It hit her?
A waste of blood.
Ay, ay, ay.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. Trust me. Come, the other side awaits. As honor ordains. I shall not.
God, I can almost I can almost get to that guy. Jeez, she just destroys, like, you have a bunch of people in a line, she just starts destroying people. Like, just dead, 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 dead. Jesus Christ. Absolutely monstrous. But, alright. But I don't think I have enough movement to do that, so we'll just call it there.
Naturally. Let's see to it.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Ooh, good shot. Okay, now I need to be a little bit careful here.
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart, figuratively speaking. My cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Need to watch out. Run into this, it'll harm me, so I don't want to do that. Okay.
Let's proceed.
Over here. Grab Cabela. We'll come over here. And we'll run over here. Okay. Everybody out of the way. Heinrichs.
Rogue trader. I won't object to it.
There we go. Thank you. It's nice having a healer. Oh, that's the one thing though. I don't have somebody who's good at athletics. Shit. Alright. First things first though. For me, so each of their area attacks deals additional damage equal to the number of attack targets. I think we'll do this. Becomes harder to dodge. they do more damage. Target also provokes attack of opportunity when it attacks. Gain damage. Oh, I don't know, lady. Made by the lane dancer, including attacks made from death walls to reduce enemy weapon skill and increase armor and dodge. Sure. If killing enemy gains 3 dodge until end of combat. Blade dancer immediately heals to full. Okay. Do that.
My visions showed this path, and many others.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
Okay. I think that's the same pistols that he has, yeah. Okay. Logic.
Operation successful.
What time is it? 9:30.
There.
Alright. Somehow survived, which is fine. Wait until that passed by.
Tread carefully, rogue trader.
As it should be.
The machine god grants me insight.
Alright, 5. I'm registering a severe violation of the purity protocol. Unless someone has been captured by her and is being tortured. Are you sure he's armed or not? Confirmed. I do not observe his face, but recognize his words. Look around the hall. How is he bearing this torture? He's capable of standing great bodily, but where flesh reinforced with purity of spirit may perish. May the Blessed One a participant in some variety of sacrilegious ritual. Ones are stained with grime, they are diluted. Yet his heart still holds us in a bright red. This dying flame can be ignited anew. We must save this esteemed tech priest without risking his life. We can use the blasphemous clothing as a disguise. I shudder with disgust at the mere thought of having to touch clothing adorned by unholy symbols. They're not just painted symbols, but conductors of its will, the words of their prayers. All this increases the presence of ruinous powers near you. Nothing but your word can make me don this filth. Once we are done, I will scrape my skin clean with a metal brush and bathe it in caustic lie. What is the essence of your plan? Keep it open. Safety system protecting the hall is controlled from the machine altar, which must be disabled. If these operations are performed, I can guarantee that nothing about it will survive. You would disgrace yourself by donning these tainted rags. You realize this plan sounds suicide. Alright. Either that or we fight, but I'm doing iconoclastic, so it helps me remain off on the robes. Alright.
My mind is focused.
Identify this acolyte as a distribution server. Trying. The goal of the element is to let this machine spirit sleep, that it may awaken and serve again. Ready to serve. Energize the hall power units to its maximum. Alright.
Look, over there.
Forgive us on our machine, we are obliged to your work. cause the altar to overload.
I'll take it from here.
I don't know who are you and why haven't I met you before? Personally, 100%. I'm new. Was sent here to slaughter unbelievers, and I'm only just finished. Ah, you're new. That's right. Every newer must slit a false believer's throat to facilitate. And since you did, go ahead, brother. Okie dokie. Alright, let's see if I survive the toughness check. Please. Nice. Good. Done it.
Remember, innocence proves nothing.
Oh, can you
I've
not?
seen a lot of innocent people. I've yet to see someone remain so after an interrogation.
Pick up some things here.
Activating motive force reserves.
I can identify this is not blessed armor, not stranger. I request your name. Who are you serving on the outside? The echo of my call has reached you. Good. The iteration is at its end. The design is fulfilled. What design? An intention both bold and honorable to open new gates for the waters of knowledge. Those are his words. I've not heard of him so very long. We can talk to him once we get out of here. Examine the tech priest. You know him, Pascal. Not been identified yet. Try to take him down. Many sparks have gone on. Heard their information archive. With that great star of the cultist ritual is partially successful, has been tainted by corruption. What is mystical? I shall try and save him. Send a purifying charge of motive force into possessment body tech use. Alright. I'm my mentor. Understand this connection. Okay.
My success is an irrefutable certainty. Glory be to the current of the motive force. May its dulcet light shine in our nospheric coronas. May its vitality nourish our augments. May its purity wash over our imperatives and engrams.
Sniper rifle. Guess I could give it to me for a long range shot. That might be useful. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I didn't get that one. That's right. That's another thing to get. I forgot about that. And cargo, and a cargo, and a cargo. Another heavy chest plate. Yada yada yada. Okay. Don't not need that many. And the cargo. His normal force sword I don't need. Don't need the second pistol. I'm not using the axe. Alright.
Locomotives are fully operational. This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Pilgrim, only the words of the first like hymn will reveal to you the gifts hidden behind the veil of knowledge. Let us sing to this God. So I actually know this by heart. Just because I've done this so many goddamn times that I don't need to. And I did it by random luck the first time. Omnissiah, whose holy charge springeth forth. The arcane key that hath closed the key, the immortal reason that hath created the spark.
What deeds await us?
Critical hit chance to range attacks against enemies with less than 50% wounds. And this weapon, rate of fire 1. Whenever the wielder hits a target with the arc, yeah, this weird arc rifle thing. It's not useful in this area, that's for sure. You'll see why in a minute.
Do I detect doubt in your voice?
And we get ambushed.
I see you. Tremble.
Well, this will be interesting. You're ambushed, so can't do anything right now. Ow.
Scores the pain.
So who's next? You. Wow, they're all next. So that's why we have this. Get out here.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. You Emperor! Faith without deeds is worthless. Strike is a prayer.
Alright, well, killed one at least.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay.
The Emperor is on our side.
Ooh, that did some hella damage.
I bring mercy and retribution, as honor ordains.
What I should have done was done this.
Trust me. As the tenants develop.
Wow, that did a lot of health. Jesus.
Let's see to it.
Another foe painted black.
Oh, really? Oh, you've rolled a 22%, really? So the thing is, normally you could do... I could do this, which would damage things, but they have a thing, shock healing, that sorts in time. And with each time they suffer shock damage, and this would cause shock damage, so... Can't do that.
My vow is to serve. Activating force mode sacrifice.
It does look a little bit different tonight, doesn't it? Yeah, I was going to do CPS2 today, but I hurt myself. I cut my thumb while cooking. I cut it pretty badly, too. And so right now my hand is like throbbing, and I didn't want to exacerbate it any more than it already is. So before we do that, we have this room over here.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
What time is it? Yeah, okay. Examine the body. Can you hear me, Tech Priest? In this dark hour, I'm ready to bring you good tidings, Tech Brethren. Let us praise the Druid in charge of the body, Electric. Who or what are you? The Pyre. The Pyre is monitoring the Guardian of the fusion reactor. I conquered death, and my mind has soared toward the homicide of blessed Data Dream. Tell me what the Data Dream is like. I am with the motive force. I'm just skimming through this stuff. Monastery is under attack. Can you help? Dream, I saw there. No unbeliever's hand shall intrude upon the operation. They have seditious designs. I may not be a member of your priesthood, but I am. You and I are listening. Alright, we'll do coercion. So be it. The name of the shaming, I grant you blessing. And same thing? Yeah. 50% armor against shock damage, which is actually useful later on.
Pay attention.
Okay. We'll do one more thing. We'll basically get ourselves prepped before the next fight, and then we'll call it a day. There's one more big fight after this room. But I'm not going to have time to do it, so... May the charge on the side of mercies persists. I, rogue trader, declare this under my protection. Receives you. The rank of is a sign of high standing. To have been granted an audience is a great honor. For an assassin, good, she will find much work here. Always can be anywhere. So used to seeing you play CVS2? I know. You just got the Tech Priest. You get the Tech Priest a little bit early. You just right now you just got Heinrichs. Have a cute question of the boss this place. Truth is like light. Who are you? Bringing servants. What shall I see you believe in? We are devoted ourselves to the worship aspect of machine god. Rides the entire planet in the blessed motive force. Tell me about your relic. Its core was found 4,000 years ago. His sacred spark has not gone out for an instant. You're not like many of the other members. Our faith imposes a duty of obedience. Skin glows with its light. This is a good game, not your first playthrough. No, but still have yet to beat the game is the thing. I have not finished the playthrough yet. I was given a free key to the latest DLC, so this is a new playthrough with I'm using what's called the latest DLC is called Lex Imperialis, where you can play as one of your background. You get a new background, which is an Arbite. What are they called? Basically, they're the law enforcements. Yeah, Arbites. So I basically have I'm playing with shotgun and shield. That's why I have Doom Guy. I'm basically playing shotgun build Doom Guy, essentially. Judge Dredd too, yeah. Why do you call me Pilgrim? Only those late people who desire to experience the motive force are allowed to cross the monastery's threshold. How do you manage to survive? We gave battle, but the only foes buried the their wars under a massive upon taking refuge there, we began to destroy the Boston intruders. As far as my brethren's anger was, I had no right to permit them to die in honest battle. I must commend the skill with which your secret chambers are concealed. Your choice of tactic was wise as well. There was no point in losing more lives. The leader of heretics fought her way into the Ark. She was trying to desecrate the rite of the operation. I was attacked by people who looked like electro priests. We knew of no help that was on its way, and we're not expecting to encounter any allies. Line forces and government guards can help you reclaim the monastery. I cannot allow this. Lay people are forbidden from visiting the monastery. You made the right decision. Not easy. I wish to get to the holy reactor. I must press on. Okie dokie. The next bit would be like a quote-unquote boss battle. Not really, though. It's not that bad of a fight. For the CSM. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've gotten through, so even though I've never finished a playthrough, I've gotten to Act 3, I think? But in the moment, I'm not going to have enough time to finish. The Chaos Space Marine? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we fight the Herald Lord, then before the Chaos Space Marine? Yeah. So we fight this person. There's some other stuff that happens along the way. I don't want to spoil it, just in case anybody hasn't played it. Let me do a quick hard save here. But here, I'll show you what what I am like right now. So I'm doing a different, so I've seen a lot of people do Instigator, I think it's the name of it. I'm Subjugator, Subductor, where it scores guaranteed critical against prone or mobile. Ooh, I need to start using that. Okay. So I can do Shield Bash. Okay. So I gain Assault Onslaught. I dash through people and cause them to go prone. If there are 2 or more enemies in a 2-cell radius around me, I can't be critically hit. And the archer and the familiar critical hit chance is increased. Whenever an enemy adjacent to gets up from prone, the enemy provokes an attack of opportunity. I'm trying to see. I added something that I don't want to see if this works. So I did. The arbitrator makes attacks. So obviously I make an attack of opportunity against somebody, right, when they're next to me. The arbitrator attacks made on others' turn deal more damage. Target of such an attack must pass a willpower resistance test or become immobilized. I have public sentencing. Whenever an enemy adjacent to arbitrator fails a willpower test for the first time in a round, that enemy provokes an attack of opportunity. Can I get 2 attack of opportunities from somebody getting up off the ground? Like, is that how this will work? I don't know. I haven't gotten a chance to see if this will actually work. So the idea is I knock them prone. They get up because I have they get up because I'm subductor, and I have access to ruthless suppression. Because I have access to ruthless suppression, they provoke an attack of opportunity. Because they're on their turn, because they get up on their turn, I shoot them. They must pass a willpower save. If they have to pass a willpower save, I get another. If they fail a willpower save, I get another shot. I don't know if this is actually the case. I don't know. I don't know if I actually get 2 shots against somebody if they fail this willpower test against somebody who gets up right next to me? I don't know. I want to see if this actually works. And also you can, I can make attack of opportunity with ranged weapons that they can use in melee range and all that kind of stuff. So I'm doing some interesting things with that. I just picked up my first shield, which is kind of cool. So I get access to shield bash and all that kind of stuff. +1 deflection. And then I get access to, like I said, I get access to this thing where I charge through 5 cells without provoking attack of opportunity, and I can make people fall prone when I do that. And then I have shield bash. Then I got myself the ability to do one-handed shotguns and all that kind of stuff. So far I'm liking it. It took a little bit for me to. I wish I was able to get the shield a little bit sooner, but it's all right. I'm waiting to get the next shield for Abelard. Shields are kind of busted in this game, but anyways, so F5. There's a hard save. Alrighty, but I'm gonna call it a day there. Thank you all so much for sticking around. I know it was supposed to be CVS 2 today, but like I said, waiting for this to heal a bit more. Probably tomorrow. We'll play some CVS 2 tomorrow. Let me see. In the meantime, let me see what I can send you guys to. I guess I can send you guys to Barcode. They're doing some Third Strike and stuff as usual, so I'll send you guys to Barcode. I don't know if there's anybody else. Let's see here. Collection. Yeah, I'll send you guys to Barcode. Alright guys, thank you all so much for sticking around. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good night. I will see you all next time. Let me go ahead and get you started rated over there. Barcode. Thanks to you all once again. I'll see you all tomorrow. You all have a good night. Have a good one.
I know that you'll be back.